Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be sort of going back to my second video, I think, with the theme, and we're going to be watching some Revenge of the Sith deleted scenes this time. So it's something that I kind of hinted at in the description of that video. I mean, you know, not that anyone reads those stuff, but anyway, let's get straight into this, shall we? We're going to be watching a few deleted scenes. So Grievous slaughters Jedi. Okay.
Shakti.
What?
I'm sorry, Master Kenobi. I failed.
Oh. Unexpected.
General Kenobi, we've been waiting for you. Stinking Jedi.
Oh.
That was a bad mistake.
A tragic ending of a gallant warrior, no doubt.
Rescue Anakin, not mayhem.
I look forward to adding your lightsabers to my collection.
No.
This is not a good time to argue, Master.
Might I recommend?
Far too many of them for that.
Oh, yes, all right.
Don't fire! The fuel tanks are rupturing!
The slightest charge will blast us into oblivion.
That's why they stopped shooting.
Hurry! Seal up the bulkhead in case there's a blast!
Well, we're safe for the time being. Your idea of safe is not the same as mine.
No structure.
So this actually looks pretty interesting. They were in the water. Yeah. Wow. So the imaging looks very different. It's really interesting. It's like, are they using just like blueprint shots, maybe? I mean, I don't know what they're called. I'll be quiet.
The blast will break the hull. This side's pressurized.
Anakin, you still have much to learn.
That'll never hold.
All right, I still have much to learn. Let's go.
Okay, so we'll do this like last time. We'll just go over each deleted scene when it finishes. So, okay, so there's a few things. Where should I start? First of all, a surprise to be sure. Yeah, that was interesting. So she actually died before Order 66. Actually, I guess probably all of you knew that, but I'm just lacking a bit behind with that kind of knowledge. But yeah, no, there's an interesting turn of events, and also another addition to Grievous's collection. Okay, so yeah, one thing that I thought was really funny is, of course, we see, you know, Anakin and Obi-Wan being who they are, but it's here, we see, I think it's about here, they're like they're communicating with some agreed upon signs.
Mistake.
A tragic ending of a gallant warrior, no doubt.
Yeah, here.
Rescue Anakin, not mayhem.
I look forward to adding your lightsaber.
That's a really, it's really interesting and funny to see them doing just like here.
No.
This is not a good time to argue, Master.
Might I recommend?
Yeah, Anakin's right. Anyway, yeah. So okay, that's the first deleted scene. So okay, so here we go. Here we've got the second deleted scene, a stirring in the Senate. So Bale's office. Honestly, I don't have an idea what this could be. I mean, obviously we're gonna see Bale Organa, I guess, or maybe not even. We're just gonna see his office. But obviously it's probably gonna be on Coruscant. So let's just get into it.
Now that he has control of the Jedi Council, the Chancellor has appointed governors to oversee all star systems in the Republic.
When did this happen?
Oh, that decree was posted this morning.
Do you think he'll dismantle the Senate?
Why
bother? As a practical matter, the Senate no longer exists.
The Constitution is in shreds. Amendment after amendment.
We cannot let 1,000 years of democracy disappear without a fight.
What are you suggesting?
Suggesting? I apologize. I don't mean to sound like a separatist.
We are not separatists trying to leave the Republic. We are loyalists trying to preserve democracy in the Republic.
I can't believe it has come to this. Chancellor Palpatine is one of my oldest advisors. He served as my ambassador when I was queen.
Senator, I fear you underestimate the amount of corruption that has taken hold in the Senate.
The Chancellor has played the Senate as well. They know where the power lies, and they will do whatever it takes to share in it.
And we cannot continue debating about this any longer. We have decided to do what we can to stop it. Senator Mon Mothma and I are putting together an organization.
Say no more, Senator. I understand. At this point, some things are better left unsaid.
Agreed. And so we will not discuss this with anyone without everyone in this group agreeing.
That means those closest to you, even family. No one can be told.
Agreed.
So yeah, basically, so we saw basically an extra scene with Bale, as I thought at the beginning. And so they're talking, so that must be about sort of, you know, entering the climax of the movie where everything starts to get, you know, messed up because, you know, the Chancellor and there's emergency powers and all that corruption and everything. And they're sort of having, interesting. There was actually a new character that I didn't recognize. These ones, that's it, yeah, perfect. So, yeah, I don't know, do you guys recognize these characters? I don't think I recognize these, but obviously they seem to just be politicians, senators, having a meeting with Padme and Bale and Mon Mothma. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to the scenes. Deleted scene number 3. Seeds of Rebellion in Padme's apartment.
It is an acquired taste.
We cannot let this turn into another war.
Absolutely, that is the last thing we want.
We are hoping to form an alliance in the Senate to stop the Chancellor from further subverting the Constitution. That's all.
I know a Jedi I feel we should consult.
There would be dangers. We don't know how the Jedi fit into all this.
I only wish to discuss this with one I trust.
Going against the Chancellor without the support of the Jedi is risky.
The Jedi are not any happier with the situation than we are.
Patience, Senator.
We have so many senators on our side. Surely that will persuade the Chancellor.
When you present the petition of the 2000 to the Chancellor, things may change.
Well then, let us see what we can accomplish in the Senate before we include the Jedi.
Okay, so yeah, that see, it seems Mon Mothma is a little bit more engaged in episode 3 in the deleted scenes. I can't actually think of the top of my head where we see her, but in episode 3. But that it seems she's a lot more involved in, you know, talking with Padme, and Padme seems to be a lot more involved with the politics and everything as well. So it's very interesting. we're going to confronting the Chancellor, Palpatine's office. So I think we might see some Jedi now. Some more Jedi. Anakin is a Jedi as well. And Obi-Wan.
I understand your reservations completely, Senator, and I assure you the appointment of governors will in no way compete with the duties of the Senate.
May I take it then that there will be no further amendments to the Constitution?
I want this terrible conflict to end, just as much as you do, my lady, and when it does, I guarantee an immediate return to democracy.
You are pursuing a diplomatic solution to the war, then?
You must trust me to do the right things, Senator. That is why I am here.
But surely...
I've said I'll do what is right. That should be enough for your committee.
On behalf of the delegation of 2,000, I thank you, Chancellor.
I thank you for bringing this to my attention, Senator. Their sincerity is to be admired, although I sense there is more to their request than they're telling us.
What do you mean?
They're not to be trusted.
And surely Senator Amidala can be trusted.
These are unstable times for the Republic, Anakin. Some see instability as an opportunity. Senator Amidala is hiding something. I can see it in her eyes.
I'm sure you're mistaken.
I'm surprised your Jedi insights are not more sensitive to such things.
I simply don't sense betrayal in Senator Amidala.
But you don't seem to want to admit it. There is much conflict in you, Anakin.
So yeah, so this obviously here it was not the confrontation that I was expecting, but nevertheless I think it was a really interesting. It jumped out straight to me how Anakin is already standing here like on opposite sides of Padme. You know, it's like I don't know how important like if there's anything to that, but like it's just interesting seeing him not in his suit, you know, as Darth Vader. And it's interesting to see him here already, you know, even though in this scene he's still, you know, very much in love with Padme and she's still alive and everything. Kind of reminds me of that Clone Wars scene where they're deciding whether they're going to kill the Zillo beast. You know, when he sort of wants to be impartial and he doesn't want to... He's very involved with the Chancellor. And at the end we see... You know, obviously he's trying to coax him even more. Palpatine's trying to coax Anakin even more, you know, even trying to convince him that Padme is hiding something, which like maybe spark jealousy, you know, which is very cunning of the man. But, you know, we all know who Palpatine is, so... Okay, so we've got deleted scene number 5, a plot to destroy the Jedi. Sounds like a Mace Windu line. Anyway, let's get to it.
Moving to take control of the Jedi Council, the Chancellor is.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor.
There's a massive shift in the Force. We all feel it.
On theories such as these, speculation is all we have. Proof we need before taking this to the Council.
The proof will come when Grievous is gone.
If the Chancellor doesn't end this war after the destruction of General Grievous, he should be removed from office.
Arrested?
To a dark place this line of thought will carry us. Great care we must take.
Okay. There was a lot of stuff coming up to me. You know, the way they actually sense it, they sense the dark side moving around the Chancellor, which I think is interesting. They almost feel like Order 66 coming, which is interesting because like in the movie it sort of said that their vision was clouded and they couldn't sense Order 66, which I guess is true to some extent. I think the main thing is though that, you know, Master Yoda here, he's basically advising them not to do anything, you know, about it. So maybe I think that could have been, you know, pretty bad for their whole survival. But you know, they seem to have been sensing the dark side. They actually like mentioned specifically that the dark side surrounds the Chancellor. But I must say though that Mace Windu was always, I think, very skeptical of Anakin especially. But you know, even in throughout episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, he's been like, after he came back to Coruscant, he felt him, you know, he felt bad vibes. Okay, so exiled to Dagobah. So that's interesting. Okay, so about Yoda. Deleted scene number 6. Let's get into the last one. So we actually get to see Dagobah, which is really interesting. I think it's really cool. This would have been a scene that I would actually like to have seen. Damn it, video's in my way. Okay. Anyway, we can see. Actually, I think I may have seen this one once. So that's how we arrived on Dagobah. Alright, so those were the deleted scenes. Well, you know, I really hope you did enjoy this video. I sure enjoyed watching these deleted scenes. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It really does help out a ton. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any suggestions, anything you want to let me know about, you know, that you know about these scenes, or just, you know, a joke you want to share with us. But otherwise, see you in the next video. For now, trust in the Force.